Good morning. Let's go to work. So I'm going to take you today with me to show you a day in the life of medical advisor. So I woke up by like 6:30. I have my makeup, my hair. I'm going to have something now. I'm on intermittent fasting. I should not eat now, but because today is a long day, I need to just have something right now. And that's it. Ready? Let's go. The sun is not up yet, but we're going to clinic. Why? Because we are a medical advisor. So now I'm going toward the clinic. Why I'm getting up early, I will explain you everything once I reach there. I talked to my patient, he's up right now, and he's taking his breakfast. That is a good thing. As you can see, sun is not up yet. I told you. You see? Everybody's just so dark. But we're going to clinic. It is very cold, and when it's cold, I cannot wear formal. So I just took my backpack, put my things inside because I have so many things there. I got a banana to eat, and I had one egg in the morning. I'm on intermittent fasting. I should not eat right now till 12 o'clock, but because today we have a very long day, I just had my egg. I could go by taxi, but I prefer to walk a little bit as I have time, at least till metro, and then from that side I will go with metro because Istanbul is too big, and when it's very big you cannot go anywhere just like that with car or with taxi. You will stuck in traffic. So the best way is to have metro bus and this kind of thing. I turn on my flash. I think this one is better. Public transportation is like the best choice in Istanbul, because sometimes I think like, okay, I will get taxi to go like faster, and I will stuck in traffic like for 1 hour, 2 hours, and that's it. So this is what I do. I just use like public transportation. It's like easier, faster, and I can estimate the time. That is very important. Estimating the time is very, very important in Istanbul. So I know I don't look like someone who's going to work because I normally wear formal, but when it's cold, this much. So when it's cold, I cannot wear formal. I need to wear like this. I feel sleepy. I just reached. I'm just gonna check on everything, and then I just gonna check on if a specialist is there or no, if the nurses are there or no, and then I'll come back and let you know about the rest. I just reached the clinic. I even didn't take out my jacket. I'm waiting for the specialist, and I'm going now to make everything ready for the operation room with the nurse. She's checking, she's doing the preparation, but I'm checking also on everything. And I'm also checking with my patient, ask him like if he had like his breakfast or no. I normally ask my patient to like have like less sugar in the morning, more protein and fiber, and like this to just control the blood pressure a little bit and the blood sugar. So now we're waiting for the patient, for the specialist, and then we're starting everything. So right now I'm in operation room with the help of a nurse. She's going to prepare everything. I'm going just to check on everything, and then we're going for the operation. Okay, let's get into like what I'm doing. First of all, when I'm talk to the patient, I should ask the patient like, what is his like, what is the patient medication record? What disease he had? If he had like any chronic condition, what medication he's like taking? Like if he has any allergy to any kind of antibiotic, any kind of painkiller or anything like that. So I'm going to check all of this. I'm asking like if he has like, he or she has like blood sugar, blood pressure, if he's diabetic, and all of this. And meanwhile, I will ask him to send me pictures from all of the direction of his head, because we are doing hair transplant, if you don't know. So then I will share those pictures with our specialist. She will tell me like how much coverage they need, how many follicles they need to implant, and normally she will evaluate the case. But the thing is that you need to know this evaluation is not 100% accurate. It's like 80-90% accurate, because it happens like so many times when the patient comes, we see that the density of the donor area, which is the backside, is not as much as it shows in the picture. So the plan will change, and then we try to fix everything. But the thing is that our main focus and our main goal is density, not the coverage. So you can have the high density with like this much of coverage, or you can have the high density with this much of coverage. It depends on the donor area. We extract as much as the donor area allow us. More than that, we are not going to do that, because we do not want to have a patchiness at backside and cover the front. So this is what we do at the first. Then I will plan to see like when is the availability of the specialist in the clinic. Then we plan the ticket and visa and everything of the patient who will come here. Before that I will explain him like how much is the price and how is the service, what we are providing. Normally what we do that we cover the accommodation inside Turkey, transportation, and all of these things. So when patient comes, the driver will pick him from the airport. They will drop him to the hotel. I will check with him everything. I will ask him like I will check with him like what he should wear tomorrow for the operation. And before that I'm going to send him like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before that, I'm going to send him a list of what he should not eat and what he should eat, and what medication he should not use, like blood thinnering medications. If he's smoking or drinking, he should stop it at least like 1 week to 3 days before the operation. And then the patient will come, and we plan everything. When he's in the hotel, we talk like tomorrow what he should wear
to have the operation, because if he wear t-shirt after the operation, he cannot wear it, so we need to have like bottom up shirt. And then I check even the breakfast with him, like what he is having for breakfast. I will check also, like I'll ask him to do not have like sugary things like jams and honey and all of these things. I ask him to have like more like protein and fiber and veggies and like this, not like more of carbohydrate and sugar, because it can rise up the blood sugar, and it will drop also so fast. So after that we pick him up again. He will come to the clinic. He will have like primary examination with the specialist. It can take like half an hour or it can take 1 hour. It depends on the situation. They will talk. She will check the donor area again. She will check the implanted area, how much wide is it. She will plan, like for example she will plan like for this part we need 3,000, for this part we need 2,000, for this part, like that, with highest density possible. We do not do low density. After that we do some examinations, some blood tests and all, and then we're getting ready for operation. And all of this time I will be with the patient. I will ask him like if he is dizzy, if he feel fine, if all of this. I try to keep him like hydrated, and they will start the operation. I will tell you more later. I'm going to get everything ready now and get back to you again. But one very important thing I want to tell you is that the medical advisor should have medicine or medical background. Like my background is pharmacy. Because let me tell you, in Turkey there's like more than, in Istanbul at least, it's like more than 2,500 clinics, which they are not even clinic. They are like centers, health agencies, and these kind of things. They are not even doing the operation by the specialists. They are doing it by technicians. Like they will get hourly paid to pay technicians to do the operation. So you need to be so careful. You can understand that from your medical advisor, because sometimes in Turkey they do not care if your background is medicine or anything like that. They will just get the medical advisor if she can speak or he can speak English or Spanish or French or anything to get the patient. But if you just ask few questions, you can understand that your medical advisor is like educated in that field or no. This is very important, okay? Even I know so many people who are working in this field, but they have like the faintest idea about like medicines and medication and everything. And I have so much of like workmates, colleagues who are calling me and messaging me about medication and everything. So it is very important. And also when you're using the clinic, just try to have so many questions from your medical advisor. If you have to see that if the medical advisor can answer the question or no. You need to make it like very specific. You need to ask thousands of questions, not just like, hello, how are you, how much is the price. This is the most stupid things to ask the medical advisor. Hello, how much is the price? Hair transplant is like 6 to 7 hours operation. How you're just asking how much is the price? You need to ask thousands of questions about the specialist, about the clinic, about the stages of hair transplant, about like what is their reputation. And do not ask for before after pictures, because they can easily edit it. You need to ask about right after the operation medication to see the density. That is the best way possible. I will show you what I mean later, not now. as I mentioned, in so many centers, not even clinic, or maybe in some clinics, the technicians will do all the operations. But here, our specialists will do all the stages one by one. We do not do anything by technicians. This is very important when you want to choose a clinic or choose a doctor. Remember this. In this stage, the specialist is opening the channels by the help of sapphire blade. Sapphire is a gemstone which we use it to open in the channels. I don't know how people use DHI. I don't know how people choose DHI. DHI, it has thousands of error and it's only marketing. And the density will come with sapphire blades. So actually we are middle of the operation. The patient is just having his lunch, and we're getting ready for implantation. The channels are already over, the extraction was over, and we're going for implantation after lunch. So in this time he can have lunch, he'll go to bathroom, he can drink water, whatever he wants, talk to family, and then again he will come back for the rest of the operation, which is like implantation. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock at night. The operation is not finished yet. There is a skin problem which I will explain you later. I will tell you why. I'm so hungry. I just made a protein shake for myself, and actually that was a good decision because I wanted to go to Starbucks and have a coffee and cookie and like this, but I decided to have protein shake. I'm so proud of myself. So I just hope that everything finished like in at least like 1 hour, and then I head home. I have like 1 hour and a half also. I should be on the way. Today was very difficult. And my patient, he was Spanish. He was talking like in Spanish. And me, I'm only studying like Spanish, like in Duolingo. So the thing was that what I was doing was that I was trying to just get whatever I was getting out of Duolingo, so talk to him and all. But anyway, he said it's fine and like this, and I use like Google Translate most of the time. That's it. So I'll keep you updated, and I wish I could show you more, but I couldn't. But I will make another video. I will come and explain you more about whatever is going on here, and I'll update you about that. Is here, everyone left, they're cleaning the clinic, and I'm still here. I just made a protein shake for myself. I think I will stay more. I will sleep here tonight. Going home now, finally finished. It was a very difficult operation. Let me just go home, sit
and take rest. Then I will tell you the whole story and why it was difficult and why some operations are difficult to handle. I'll tell you everything, promise. Just let me get home. It's cold, I'm hungry, and it's late.
As I didn't explain anything when I reached home because I was so tired, I'm going to explain you now. The things is that some operations are difficult, not for the patients, and it doesn't have any effect on the results, but for the specialist. Why? Because the skin is thicker than normal and it's harder than normal. That's why the operation becomes difficult for the specialist, opening the channels, like implantations and everything. That is the problem, but not for the patient and not for the results. The procedure will be harder for the specialist, that's it. Let's go. Good morning. Today is my patient's first wash. So we are going there, we are giving them first wash. We're going to explain him everything, how to wash, how to take the medication and everything. And then he will head back to airport and go back home.
Hello again, good morning again. We are going now to clinic again. Today is my patient's first wash. We're going to give a wash to him, explain him like how you have to wash, how you need to use the products and all of this. And then directly we'll drop him to the airport and we will go back home. So my job has, like, for each patient has 3 parts. The first day for primary examination and operation. Second day, which the patient will be at in hotel, and a total rest. But I need to check on everything every 2 hours, every 3 hours. Ask him to send picture to check on everything. I know other medical advisors are not like that, but I have my own, rules. And then the third day will be the first wash, and then he will fly back home till the next patient. It can be like tomorrow, it can be day after tomorrow, it can be next week. It depends like how I manage them. Because actually it's in my hand how to manage the patients depending on the availability of the specialist. So now we are going there. Let me reach there, let me do the wash and everything, and I'll come back to explain you. I know I told you that I will reach home and I'll explain you everything, but believe me, I was like dead. And if you are interested, I can make another video, everything about hair transplant. And and if you have any question about that, just let me know. Which finally, I'm going to the clinic and I'm waiting for my patient there. So I'm near the clinic now. I have to check where is my patient, did he have his medication or no, and if he had any problem with the medication till now. And I will be with him for his first wash. I'm going to explain him about the wash and everything, and he can just ask me whatever question he has. But the thing is that is not enough. What I do is I send everything with photos and I'm explaining him everything. So, but I will be in contact with him, but in this way it's easier and more understandable, because whatever I give him right now, whatever I'm telling him right now, he will forget it, because it is too much of information for him. So I'm not going to give it like this, and I'm not going to leave it like this, and I'm going to explain him everything. I'm going to send him photos, I'm going to send him the notes. And I always tell them that if you whatever I'm saying right now. If you're confused and if you don't understand it, it's fine, no problem. I'm going to send you everything. Read that, study that, and if you have any questions, just get back to me. You know, you have to make the patients comfortable. It's their first time. I know it's normal for us every day, but for them, no, it's the first time. So it is very important to follow up with them about these things. So I made everything ready for my patients, and I check everything with him. Normally, other medical advisor, they will not do this, but what I do is that I remind them like every day of the medication. Like, for example, today medication, what is it, when you have to take it, tomorrow what is it, what you have to take it. I just write them everything, because they might have some problem following up with these things. So I just remind them and pin the message on WhatsApp so they can check the message quickly and see what they have today. And that's it. I'm waiting for him now. He will come and give him the first wash. I don't think so that I can film everything on the first wash. I think it's not allowed, but let me see what I can do. I reached home finally. I'm so hungry and tired. I'm heading home now. I have to go home now to cook because my husband is back, and after that we might take Coco to kindergarten for a few hours, and then we will pick him up and we'll come back home. But the most beautiful thing is that my patient says me, and he told me that he had a very good experience with me, and he said that thank you for your patience, because I asked lots of questions and you answer all like with finish of patience. Absolutely, I told you before also, it's like their first time. So we have to be patient with them. So that's it. This was a work vlog, and I hope you like it. As I'm working in clinic and hospital, absolutely I cannot show you everything, but I explained you as much as I could, and I showed you as much as I could. As usual, stay motivated, be happy, and I'll see you all very soon.